There are a lot of ways to tell the story of a construction company. We could start with concrete, wood, and steel, raw elements that make up structure. We could talk about how those elements are formed, shaped, and moved. But if we simply talked about how a building is made, that would not be the whole story. A process that begins long before any construction. It starts here. We understand your building is not just a building. It's a place where families will go to worship, travel, shop, learn, and heal. We are not just any builders. You see, it takes an army of highly trained people committed to craft, constantly seeking ways to reduce costs and bring higher value to a project. Careful and detailed estimating guides our design team and helps owners stay within budget. A focus on solving problems before they arise. Our management team organizes and schedules in a highly efficient manner to avoid waste, delay, and duplication. Wadman is a name subcontractors have come to trust. When they feel they are being treated fairly, it means you get the best pricing, and that leads to a better bottom line. The loyalty we have built over decades with our vendors and staff keeps workers around for a long while. Values passed on from generation to generation. And while this is what we do for our clients, this is where we have a chance to make a difference. There is a lot to celebrate. This is Wadman. This is Wadman. And this is also Wadman. It's no secret Wadman constructs buildings. And those buildings are the places we live, work, and play. But it's about so much more. Our best attribute is our people. The people who make up this story. And in this story, of course, we work hard. But we do it with a greater purpose.
My experience with Wadman has been one of the better experiences I've ever had as a construction manager. I've been doing it for 32 years. They are the most conscientious company I have ever worked with. They're on time, they're on budget, they're just a great company to work with.
One thing we learned throughout our construction project with Wadman was that they were true to their word from start to finish. Integrity is something that we saw throughout their company from top to bottom, their president to their superintendent, and we appreciated the fact that they were honest with us, they were upfront, they told us what was actually happening and not just what we wanted to hear.
From the time Wadman was selected to do the additions and renovation of the Jacksonville Airport Terminal, the experience was fantastic. I'm not sure what Wadman's mission statement is, but my experience with Wadman would lead me to believe it's do whatever's right for the client, do whatever's right for the owner.
They would go beyond as far as they had to go to make their customer happy.
Wadman impresses me with their professionalism, their friendliness, they're meeting our expectations, and the communication is very streamlined. You know exactly when things are going to be done. They give you timelines, they tell you when to expect the fixtures or whatever they're working on, and they always meet their deadlines. Wadman builds, designs, constructs. They do anything you can imagine. You just think of it, you ask them, and they say, we'll make it happen.
At Wadman, we understand this is not just about any building. It's about your building, your client's building, our building, and everything that goes into it. The reason our buildings are not the whole story is because of what and who stands behind them. And now, if you'll excuse us, we have something great to go build.